Welcome back to Roll and Review, where we talk about all things nerdy and awesome. I'm Jim, and I'm here with a little news update, and praying to God my phone doesn't go off in the middle of this, like it has on the 6 other takes. So, the news update, we've all heard it. It's the fact that Marvel's properties on Netflix, basically all of them, have gotten the axe. They're not producing new content. Everything but like Jessica Jones. Gone. Canceled. And I saw a lot of people freaking out about this, real upset that this is happening, and I'm not that upset. I think we should have seen this coming a long time ago. I'll tell you why. Because like years ago, I think it was like 2, maybe 3 years ago, Disney said that they were going to start their own streaming service. This was right around the time that they bought Hulu, or they have like 30% of Hulu. When they bought all of that, they also said they were going to, like right before that, they said they were going to start their own streaming service. And we're coming up to that time when they said they would have it ready. I think it was either 2019 or 2020. And so, if they're going to have their own streaming service, like, yeah, all of these properties that are being made by other companies are going to start getting pulled, because of course Disney's not going to leave shows being made on Netflix when they have their own streaming service. They're going to want you to buy their streaming service and come to them, pay them to watch their properties. This is plainly obvious, as they've made deals with Sony to be able to use Marvel's own properties in their movies, like everything from the Spider-Man universe, and they've bought 21st Century Fox out. They bought that studio that owns the Fantastic Four stuff, and I think there are more reasons than just the comic book stuff to buy that company, but come on, like, aren't we all a little bit excited for Disney and Marvel Studios to have back the rights to the Fantastic Four? Anyway, that's totally different. Sidetrack. So, naturally, they're going to pull all of these shows, bring it back to Disney so that they can put it on their own streaming service and make us pay for it. There may be more Daredevil and Luke Cage and Defenders and Punisher stuff coming out in a few years. It'll just be on Disney, not on Netflix, and that shouldn't surprise us. It's kind of how these things work. I don't know if they're going to just move it all over to Hulu, since Disney owns 30% of that, or if they're going to create their own. I don't know, but we'll see in the future. And I don't think it's something to be like totally alarmist about, that all these Disney Marvel properties are getting canceled. They're still the best movie makers when it comes to comic book movies, because DC has like sucked. It'll be interesting to see Aquaman. Anyway, another tangent. So yeah, if you're upset about this, give it 2 years, 2 or 3 years, whatever, until Disney has their own streaming service, which they told us about in like 2016, and see if they come back on there. I'll bet you they do, because why wouldn't they? They're really successful shows. People seem to like them, and I'm sure they would be a big pull for people to either add the Disney streaming service onto all of the services they're paying for, or dropping something like Netflix or Hulu to get that, especially because outside of a few really good shows that like Netflix is making, Netflix is full of a lot of crap. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say, all I want to share. Just don't like be alarmist about this shit. Like, it kind of makes sense. You should have seen this coming. Anyway, you know what? Another update on the channel. I'm never doing like, comment, subscribe shit again. I'm sick of it. You don't do it. If you want to do it, you're gonna do it. So, I trust in your ability to be humans and make choices for yourself. So later. 1, 2, 3, 4.